Hey, 10 coin. Let's go. भाई ये नील वो भाई हमेशा भाई टॉप में रहता है भैया क्या बनता है crazy guy. Oh, he only solved 253 questions. Like he only does the contest or is this some sort of robot? He is real. Yeah. This guy might be fucking smartest asshole on the planet, I guess. मेरा खुद ही 227 से ऊपर है but still I won't be able to solve questions like that. उसको बहुत experience होगा. मेरा 236 questions है. बस मैंने 4 हार्ड कर रखे हैं but he has done more than 20 हार्ड क्वेश्चंस. ये रोबोट है या फिर इंसान है भाई यार बताओ यार. Is he some sort of robot or like or it's a profile from the LeetCode developer or something? TLE Grandmaster को what the fuck? मेरे को एक क्वेश्चन समझ में नहीं आता यार कोड फोर्सेस वगैरह यार. वो भाई ने कब से अरे 2013 से कर रहा भाई यार तब तो सही है. मतलब तुमको कलेक्टिव एक्सपीरियंस लाइक मोर देन 10 years you have it. Ooh, you doll. I'm not going to Google it. I'm not sure that I will be getting good results if I'm going to search for the doll. So skipping it. Let's look at the third ranker. We have Yan Singh. So whenever I see lead code global, then I'm literally seeing Neil bro every time. Like, जब मैं कॉलेज में था ना तब भी मतलब लीड कोड उतना पता नहीं था बट स्टिल दिस गाय यूज्ड टू बी देयर लाइक मेरे को इतना उसका नाम याद हो गया देख लो. यान सिंह. सब चाइनीज वाले ही हैं क्या मतलब नो इंडियन आर देयर ऑन द ग्लोबल. रैंक 1 गार्डियन है भाई ये. क्या होता है टॉप 5. क्रेजी भाई साहब इसने भाई साहब नेक्स्ट लेवल ब्रो. Literally he solved every daily questions I guess daily questions for every month I guess. I think this 24 25. Okay, literally for 12 months he solved every questions on the daily questions I guess. Must be crazy crap. We have okay, let me see. We have some Indian guy. We have Joshua. This is not Indian. We have Rohin God, an Indian guy. Oh, his rank is more than this guy. Like, how the fuck they are on the top right now? Like, I can't understand. Like, it's because of the rating or what? But there is literally 100 gap, I guess. 116 or something gap. Purple crayon. Ooh, I saw. Let me see my profile. How many people have viewed my profile? Okay, 237 views for my profile. Okay, acceptable. Yeah, why his profile is not loading? Is my internet slow or like it's glitch from the lead code? We have a bug bounty here, damn. Come on, man, just load it. No way, I haven't explored graph yet. I'm skipping for now. 829 questions. Oh, shit. Oh, even this guy is doing from 2020. Fuck, crazy. Okay, let us focus on our doing right now instead of comparing with different people. Since we are not we, I mean like me, that's not good enough to become the good ranker or something on the lead code. Since I get stuck with the fucking easy question sometimes. Ooh. Given a callable function f of xy and hidden formula, hidden formula, and value z, reverse engineer the formula, return the positive integer pairs of x and y, where okay, custom function of x and y equals to z. Given callable function f of x and hidden formula value z, reverse engineer the formula and return all the positive integer pairs of x and y. And you may return the pairs in any order. While exact formula is hidden, the function is monotonically increasing. And function interface is defined like interface custom function and return some positive integer for two positive integers x and y based on the formula. Integer x and y. सर लेट कर करने का मन करना यार. We will judge your solution by 9 hidden implementations of custom functions along with the way to generate the answer key of an valid key specific z, and judge will receive two inputs and function id determine which implementation to test your code with, and target the judge will call the find solution and compare the result with the answer key. If your result match with the answer key, then I mean the solution will be accepted. So what is the hidden formula? So what kind of question is this? What the fuck is function ID? My function ID will contain 2 and use 5. So if function ID is 2, then there can be only 2 pair can be formed using 5. Mm, but यहाँ पे it's different, literally different. Here we have 2 and here we have 5. When we had 2 and 5, then it should be like something different, right? Like why are we even having 1, 5 and 5 on it? And here we have ID 1 and Z as 5. So we are getting 1, 1, 4, 2, 3, 3, 2, 4, 1. But why are we not getting same thing? Like, I mean, same thing with a little bit of difference. I don't know how they are calculating. Like here they are adding it and here they are multiplying it. Like what the fuck is given callable function x, y, x and y. I think this is supposed to be x and y, but it has a custom function which is callback function here. Reverse engineer the formula and return all the positive pairs of x and y where f of x and y equals to my z. You may return the type. You may return the pairs in any order, while exact formula is hidden and function is monotonically increasing. That is, f of xy is less than my f of x plus 1 comma y, and f of x is less than my x comma y1 plus y plus 1. The function interface is defined like interface custom function public and some positive integer f of x for two positive integer x and y based on the formula integer f of x and integer y. We will judge a solution as follows. Judge has list of 9 hidden implementations for the custom function along with the way to generate the answer key of an all valid pair for specific z. Judge will receive two input a function ID determine which implementation to test your code with and target G. Judge will call the point solution compare your result with the answer key. If your result matches the answer key, your solution will be accepted. Uh, did you guys understand the question? Like I'm not able to understand the question right now. What the freak is this? Hidden formula for the function ID one is f of x comma y equals to x plus y, and following positive integer values of x and y makes equals to the 5. Are we supposed to return total number of pairs found which are equals to my c? Should it be like addition or multiplication of two values and which is equals to my z? Are they doing that thing? I feel like they're doing that. Look at the x and y. We have y, x equals to y, x equals to 1 and y equals to 4. And we have, so it should be, my x and y should be, after my x and y addition or multiplied, then we have to get that is equals to my z. But my y is going to be, my y is going to be like in the reverse order, which is going to be like 4, 3, 2, 1. And what about the second test case? But in the second test case, we not have the Okay, it can be either multiplied, it can be either plus. We need to determine how we are going to find it. I guess that is a question right now. But my x and y is going to be, and first we need to determine like what kind of things we need to do. For 2 and 5 we are getting something different, which is going to be like 1, x is going to be 1 and y is going to be 5, and my x is going to be 5 and y is going to be 1. There's something interesting there. Do you guys have any idea like how to approach this question right now? Where are we getting the function ID right now? It says TLE since agree with it since it is an caller function. We're gonna get executed multiple times a second. Let us look at the second question for now. Graph. क्या भाई साहब, क्या क्या क्वेश्चन आ रहे हैं ग्राफ वगैरह, कुछ समझ ही नहीं आ रहा। हेलो हेलो प्रो, हेलो प्रो। ना भाई, आज पूरा ग्राफ ग्राफ आ रहा है साला, कुछ समझ ही नहीं आ रहा मेरे को। ना 3 के, ना मेरे को 1 के दिया था किसी ने। बाकी सब मेरे हैं, मतलब जो बच गए थे पिछले वाले में से। इसे ग्राफ हार्ड है क्या? मेरे को ग्राफ क्यों समझ नहीं आ रहा है। ये इजी है क्या? ग्राफ में क्या है ये? हाँ, मीडियम। There are n cities and some of these are connected and some of these are not. If city A is connected directly to city B, then B is connected directly to city C, then it is connected directly. ये कहाँ कनेक्टेड है भाई यार, what the fuck? 1 से लेके 2 तक है। वन से लेकर टू तक है, टू से लेकर वन है, टू से लेकर वन, बाकी तो है ही नहीं कुछ भी। बट ये इसमें तीन कैसे आ गया, तो फक, तो कनेक्टेड है ही नहीं कुछ यार। या फिर मतलब इसमें क्वेश्चन के हिसाब से किया है। अगर मेरा आई कमा आई इक्वल्स टू वन है तो मतलब ये कनेक्टेड है। प्रेडिक्शन हाइपोथेसिस क्या होता है? Oh, 0 और 2 कहाँ से आ गया? What the hell? अरे कैसे रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं यार? 0 से तो कनेक्टेड है ही नहीं। ओ यार, ओके 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 ओके, समझ गया समझ गया। 0 is here, 1 is here. So what are connected to my 1 here? Literally 0 and 2. And for 2 we have only 1. And for 3 we have only 4. For 4 we have only 3. Understood? So we have to mark. If we have to visit it. ओ, सब पहले एजेंसी एजेंसी लिस्ट क्या यार, एजेंसी 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 लिस्ट बनानी थी। एजेंसी लिस्ट एक मैप होगा। एजेंसी लिस्ट एक मैप होगा एंड फिर हम लोग पूरे एंड साइज पे पूरा मतलब ट्रैवर्स करना पड़ेगा अपने को, पूरा एंड साइज पे ट्रैवर्स करना है। छोटा करने से यही टाइप ही नहीं होता है। सिंपल सिंपल लिखते हैं, एडजेसेंसी लिस्ट बन गया एंड मान लिया एडजेसेंसी लिस्ट। फिर लूपिंग का, फिर then we have formation of adjacency list। मेरा चैट का क्या हुआ, द फक, मेरा चैट गायब हो गया। adjacency list फॉर्म करनी है तो हाउ डू यू फॉर्म adjacency list में? पहला क्या करना है कि मैप जैसे बन जाएगा तो लूप करने के बाद में adjacency के अंदर में हम लोग सेट करेंगे empty array को, so we can store each adjacency list somewhere, and for that we are going to again like we are going to iterate back inside my edges जो कि क्वेश्चन में दिया होगा, I guess edges and n दिया होगा, and this is going to run till n, and फिर मेरा ये edges पूरा कवर करेगा edges तक, एंड उसके बाद क्या कर रहा है भाई कि adjacency लिस्ट में सेट कर रहा है भाई। adjacency लिस्ट में क्या सेट कर रहे हैं, पहले गेट कर रहे हैं कि एजेस ऑफ, हाँ जो आई है ना उसका निकाला, एजेस ऑफ आई में ज़ीरो जो है अगर हुआ तो क्या कर रहे हैं, पुश कर रहे हैं, तो वही वही वाले को पुश कर दे रहा है। एजेस ऑफ आई के अंदर जीरो तो वैल्यू पुश कर रहा है। अगर ये डायरेक्टेड ग्राफ होता तो बस एक ही काफ़ी रहता, बट ये अनडायरेक्टेड ग्राफ है तो मतलब दोनों साइड मैपिंग करना पड़ेगा हम लोग। तो adjacency डॉट गेट वापस करेंगे, यहाँ पे हम लोग ने ज़ीरो वाला कर दिया, तो फिर एक एक एज में दो वैल्यू होता है, ज़ीरो वन, सो इट इज़ लाइक गोइंग टू बी माई फर्स्ट वैल्यू एंड सेकेंड वैल्यू, मतलब ये ज़ीरो एंड ये वन रहेगा ना इंडेक्स के हिसाब से। तो ज़ीरो वाला हम लोग ने यहाँ पे कर लिया है ये वाला, तो अभी एक अनडायरेक्टेड ग्राफ है, तो मतलब दोनों साइड से मैपिंग करना पड़ेगा ना। सो वी आर गोइंग टू गेट दी सेकेंड वाला, and we are going to add the what do you call the thing, mapping here also, get करेंगे फिर इसमें आकर पुश कर देंगे। पुश क्या करनी है, पुश इशू को करनी है वापस। adjacency list is done। तो adjacency list यहाँ पे फॉर्म करने के बाद में हमारा आई थिंक उसके बाद में देखते हैं क्या लॉजिक आता है। हेलो कोड भाई, व्हाट आर यू लर्निंग राइट नाउ? लर्निंग ग्राफ पैटर्न, मेरे को ग्राफ पैटर्न नहीं आता है। Many times I fumbled upon the graph pattern, so I thought of like I need to learn now। तो मतलब वही लर्न कर रहे हैं, और तो कुछ है नहीं। तुम बताओ यार कोड भाई, तुम्हारा कैसा चल रहा है? तुम तो यार टीसीएस वाला में सेलेक्ट हो गया यार, पार्टी भी नहीं दे रहे यार, क्या यार। आई थिंक वर्टिसाइजेस जो बोल रहे हैं ये मतलब ये है शायद। 2, 3, 4। अभी हमारे पास 5 एलिमेंट है तो 5। हमारा एन साइज कितना है? एन साइज 5 है। तो मतलब ग्राफ की भाषा में इसको वर्टिसाइज बोलते हैं। वर्टिसाइज कुछ भी, वर्टाइज और वर्टिसाइज समथिंग। तो यहाँ पे पहले एडजेसेंसी लिस्ट फॉर्म करने के बाद में हमारा डीएफएस एल्गो चलता है। डीएफएस एल्गो में वर्टिसेस के हिसाब से चलती है आई थिंक। तो फिर हम लोग ने क्या सीखा है मतलब कि जैसे हम लोग को एन साइज और एजेस मिल जाएगा तो पहले एडजेसेंसी लिस्ट फॉर्म करनी है। उसके बाद एडजेसेंसी लिस्ट के अंदर में एक array बनानी है जिसके अंदर हम लोग सारे वो एडजेसेंसी लिस्ट का जो भी आइटम्स वगैरह है उसको स्टोर करेंगे। उसके बाद में वी आर गोइंग टू डू दिस पार्ट लाइक व्हाट डू कॉल दिस थिंग, डीएफएस वगैरह परफॉर्म करने के लिए अपने को वर्टिसेस का साइज चाहिए होता है जो कि हमारे टोटल नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स होते हैं जो कि हमारा एन है। एन है तो यहाँ पर पाई है अपना साइज। सो वी आर गोइंग टू यूज़ दिस साइज इनसाइड दी एडजेसेंसी, क्या क्या बोलते हैं इसको, डीएफएस में यूज़ करने के लिए हम लोग यहाँ पे एन साइज का यूज़ करेंगे। एंड फिर डीएफएस परफॉर्म करेंगे। डीएफएस परफॉर्म करने के लिए क्या होगा, आई थिंक एक फंक्शन लिखा जाएगा या फिर मतलब ये कुछ तो होगा, देखते हैं। But brother, where are you having DFS? DFS is inbuilt function in JavaScript. I never know this shit. I can't even find DFS in your program, but it's still in yellow color. Like I don't understand right now. Now it's creating the DFS. Now I understand. DFS वाला समझ ही नहीं आ रहा है। DFS में vertex and set it inside the vertex and true. Brilliant, right? And you're doing inside of an adjacency list and getting the current vertex, and if it has been there in the scene, then we are going to, you know, if it is not in my scene, then only I'm going to do this. So let us write. count components. The question was to count components here. Counter 0. Mouse pointer is fucked up. Counter 0 and adjacency list ये मैप रहेगा. And we will have a C. We will have my all C inside it. बाद हम लोग DFS बनाएंगे. Launch DFS DFS बनाएंगे. DFS में we are going to have the current vertex. Current vertex में we are going to set this scene में सेट करेंगे. करंट वर्टेक्स को ट्रू कर देंगे. फिर सारे एडजेसेंसी लिस्ट में हम लोग को ट्रैवर्स करना है. Which is going to be my for let next का adjacency list में जाएंगे. गेट करेंगे. क्या गेट करनी है? करंट जो है क्या नाम है उसका, करंट वर्टेक्स को गेट करेंगे. फॉर वाई करंट वर्टेक्स को गेट करेंगे. फिर एक लूप के अंदर आएंगे. इफ इट डिडंट हैव इनसाइड माय सीन एज व्हाट करंट वर्टेक्स. अगर ये ट्रू है तभी डीएफएस चालू होगा. डीएफएस मेरा चालू होगा. इसके साथ चालू होगा. ये नेक्स्ट जो है इसके साथ चालू. एंड बाकी तो अपने पास है पहले से ही, मतलब पूरा लूप करने है एंड तक. इट्स एल लेट आई इक्वल्स टू 0 रहेगा एंड आई विल गो टिल एंड आई प्लस प्लस होगा. उसके बाद में हम लोग वो करेंगे एडजेसेंसी लिस्ट सेट करेंगे. एडजेसेंसी लिस्ट डॉट सेट क्या करना है? सेट करनी है एम्प्टी अरे. अब किस पे सेट कर रहे हैं? आई पे सेट कर रहे हैं. ये आ गया. उसके बाद में अपने को एडजस्ट पे जानी है. एडजेसेंसी लिस्ट फॉर्म पहले डीएफएस के लिए फंक्शन लिखना पड़ता है जो कि हमारा एल्गो रहेगा जो चलेगा चेक करने के लिए क्या एडजस्ट मैच कर रहे हैं, कितने कनेक्टेड कंपोनेंट्स हैं वो चेक करेगा. एंड जब ये चलेगा तो हमारा काउंटर प्लस प्लस होगा. तो मतलब अपना ये वैल्यू आई थिंक ये काम कर जाएगा वैसे भी शायद. तो फिर डीएफएस जब चलेगा तब काउंटर अपना बढ़ेगा. तो हर एक बार जब डीएफएस चलेगा सीन में अगर आई नहीं रहेगा तो काउंटर प्लस प्लस होगा. डीएफएस चलेगा. फिर इन दी एंड हम लोग काउंटर को रिटर्न कर रहे हैं. तो मतलब कितने सारे कनेक्टेड कंपोनेंट्स हैं उसको काउंट कर लेगा. तो फिर हमारा एडजेसेंसी लिस्ट यहाँ पे हम लोग बनाने के बाद में एडजेसेंसी लिस्ट का एक स्ट्रक्चर बना लिया. लाइक एम्प्टी अरे सेट कर दिया. अभी एडजेसेंसी लिस्ट फॉर्म करते हैं. तो वी आर गोइंग टू फॉर्म एडजेसेंसी लिस्ट. We are going to form the adjacency list which is going to be from my from starting from I equals to 0 till my edges which is given in the question, which is going to contain my both I mean like 2D array which will have the path for both the things whatever is getting connected like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and something like that. And then here we have adjacency list. What we are going to set first we are going to get in the adjacency list if we want to check if we have edges of in adjacency list we are going to get now. Get is used to get the value and check if it exists inside my adjacency list. So what we are going to check in adjacency list of sorry in edges of I and in zeroth position we have that, then we are going to push it inside my adjacency list back again, right? This is for checking and this is for pushing. So we are going to push the same thing, and after that we will have adjacency list, and again we are, since this is undirected graph, so we need to set both of the things. But if we had only directed graph, then only one path is enough. I mean like only one adjacency list is enough, which is going to be my zeroth one. We don't even need the first one. So since this is an undirected graph, we need to map with the both things. So we are going to get it back again, and in edges of, instead of doing for 0, this time we are going to do for the 1, and we are going to push it back inside my adjacency list, since we know like it exists inside my, as we have seen this thing, right? We have checked if my edges exist inside my adjacency list. So right now it exists, so we are going to do is like edges of I, and we are going to push the first element. So we will have the adjacency list formed here, and after that we are going to do the DFS, which is going to be the main part of this thing. Like forming the adjacency list is the prerequisite, but in order to solve this question, we have to do the DFS. For doing the DFS, we need to go from first first till end, and once we get inside it, and we are going to check if, since we have already have something called a scene, which is going to mark my every items whatever is getting visited. So whenever we are visiting something, then we are marking here as a true, right? Here we have true, right? True. And forward we are marking it like whatever we pass it inside my DFS, then we are going to mark it as true. So what is happening here? If our scene does not have the current I, then it is a perfect candidate for the DFS we perform, right? So right now we had a counter over here which is going to be implemented, since we are going to perform the DFS now, which is going to be like first we are going to increase the counter. I don't have a counter, I have C++, I guess. And we have a DFS. Inside my DFS we are going to pass the I, which is going to be like the non-existing part inside my adjacency list, and which we have saved inside our scene. Now if we return the counter, I think we are going to get the proper, what do you call it? I don't have counter, I have C. Proper connected components count, I guess. So I think I have understand how to check how many components are connected with each other, and how to perform like how to create an adjacency list and how to do DFS. And we have understood something. 15 minutes was valid enough for us. I don't think that. Let's see if he's doing something else. I don't know like why he's doing the same thing again. Like he had already seen like if scene has my next, then if not of scene, then it is going to do the DFS of next. But again, here he is doing the same thing. I don't know why he's repeating the same thing. We really need this thing here. What happens if we don't put this thing? I think like it will execute for everything, but here we are checking, right? So I think it should save. But instead of doing for pushing everything, he's like literally checking again and just pushing it back again, putting the value inside the DFS back again instead of pushing everything and later checking here back, right? So I think this is a good idea. So let us recall the thing. First we have to take a counter which is going to measure how many connected components we are going to have, and we are going to have a adjacency list which is going to be my adjacency list, which is going to be my something that is going to carry every adjacency list inside it, like whatever connected components are there, and we are going to have something called a scene. Inside my scene, we are going to mark whatever things have been visited already, and we are going to have a DFS function which is going to take my current vertex and check if it exists inside my scene. So let us write scene here instead of write adjacency list, and it's going to count. And inside my DFS, it is going to check if the vertex exists inside my scene. If does not exist, then we are going to call the DFS. And for doing that, we need to go till end of my whatever the um, how many adjacencies we have inside our what do you call that thing? I mean, like how many adjacency list items we have inside it. So for that, we are going to restructure it, and we are going to get the next, and we are going to pass the next here, which is going to run the DFS whenever it is not present inside my scene. So until here we are cleared, right? And after that we are going to run create the adjacency list first now. Since we created DFS, which is going to be our main part, and we are going to calculate how many connected components are there by using this algo. But before that, we need to form the adjacency list, right? In order to do that, we are going to run till my ends vertex size. I'm going to store empty array where we are going to store the adjacency list items later in the part of code. And once we store the what do you call this thing empty array, then we are going to run for every edges in my array, not in my array, like for we have the edges in the question, right, for the connected component. So for every edges in the connected component function, we are going to run this, and we are going to get we are going to connect everything together, which is going to be like first we are going to check for the edges of 0. Imagine if my variable here is going to be I, so here we are going to check for I of 0 exists, then we are going to push it inside, and same thing happens here since there is undirected graph, and then we have pushed it, and after that we are going to run till my n vertex size, and then if does not exist inside my scene, then we are going to do the DFS of whatever I we have here, and we are going to increase my counter here and return my counter, I guess. So let us try to attempt this question, which is going to be 322. Let us try to recall the concepts what we learned, right. So first we need a counter which is going to measure our some. Is this the question? I don't think this is the question. Even that is same, I guess. 322, right? 323. Okay. Oh, it's locked, man. Fuck. Can we do this thing? We had something closer enough, I guess. I think even this should be the same thing, I guess. As per as per our algo we learned right now. Where's my algo? This is going to be our algo, right? I can't shout now. The fuck I was shouting so loud. My parents are asking like, why the fuck are you shouting? I said like I'm done. Adjacency list. Adjacency. My DFS is going to take my vertex and what we are going to take is like for each vertex we are going to check if it exists. It does not exist in the scene. Then we are going to call the DFS of vertex. And this is for the DFS algo. For the DFS algo. The adjacency list is still my n and I plus plus. For every adjacency list we are going to set in every I we are going to set this. For every edges we are going to set it inside my adjacency list, which is going to be like edges of I want to get the edges of I and 0. If edges, then we are going to push it inside edges of I 0. Since this is undirected graph, we need to do for the first one also. And once we have done with the how do you call this thing adjacency list, then we have to do for the uh, DFF set. So it is going to go to here and I is going to less than an I, and if my sim does not have I, then I'm going to call the DFS of I, and in the end I'm going to return the count from total connected. Nice. And here I'm first. So first we have a counter and we have adjacency list, we have seed, and for every items in the DFS we have to check if it exists inside my adjacency list, and then if it does not have a exist in the machine, then we are going to do the DFS of vertex, and we are going to set the adjacency list here. Initial. Tracking. Are we good enough to go now? Since we have performed every steps, right? Dun, 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 dun. Adjacency list dot get not defined. Age list. Age list. It says vertex. It should be vertex. We're getting six. We're getting six. I think. Why are we getting six? Return the number of connected components. Is this wrong? We have a counter here which is going to be measured. It does not have scene of eyes. So did I do something wrong here? I don't think I did something wrong. First, we learned how to do this thing, and we have performed the same thing on different question. But the YouTuber had some different question. But even here, we are going to return the unidirected edges connecting to A and B, and return the complete connected components of graph. Look, I think both are same as this. This and this are same as this. I don't see any difference here. What is doing? He's having counter and he's creating a adjacency map and scene map. DFS current vertex and he's setting the current vertex is true in scene. After that, he's going to run through the current vertex and its DFS connects. And for n, he's going to set this and run till the edges. And after that, n is running this thing and DFS. Didn't we do the same thing for the counting of completed components? Is this question something different? I feel like he's asking the same thing. He's asking the DFS and graph theory. And here also asking like for the connected components, which is going to be literally the same thing. I don't think there will be any changes here. If I have 6 as my input, I'm getting 6 again. This is fucking crazy. We only have 3 components. Let us debug. No, I don't think we have any issues here. When we have edges here, we have edges and we have n here. We are running it properly, yes. For each edges of I, for 0th position, if it is there inside my adjacency list, then I'm going to push it inside this thing. Okay, adjacency is custom. So there are six. We need a component nodes. What the fuck is component nodes? Oh fuck. Maximum call stack exceeded. Woo. Am I not breaking it properly? Like next of adjacency list of cat, but that's as expected. So once dfx is going to have my vertex and c is going to set my vertex as true, and inside of my adjacency is going to get the vertex and see if next exists inside my c. And dfs of vertex. Oh my god. We fix this memory issue. Did I put some infinite loop shit? Maximum call stack exceeded. DFS is not having any problem. If your main loop you're using scene has on scene has on, but inside your DFS, I can't do has. What do you mean by I can't do? Don't we have a hash? Don't we have a hash variable? What the fuck I say? I mean, like I can enter this set. Is he getting something? No way. He's. I mean, has existing, bro. Has existing. Like, what the fuck are you saying? Like, don't we have a has and map or we have has? What happens if I push it here or that? Will it be infinite? DFS function is stuck closely looked and it oh, we already have this thing, man. Like, what the fuck? It's not working. What is this node count and edge count? Do we really need to take care of those things? We already have them. Connector is like completely connected. It does not have that, yeah. I only need to check. So this should work, bro. What the fuck is this? You are saying like for vertex, we're just getting that inside and gosh, we need to pass an X. Oh, we got one thing. We got one thing. Let's go. You wrote, yeah, I wrote that. I don't like why the fuck we are using this thing. I can't understand. Why are you even calculating this, bro? So is this question only about the triangle? Like only triangles and line? We calculate them because we are finding the connected component is not enough. Your logic increments counter for every connected component it finds. However, the problem has to count when connected with complete connect. How does this thing work? If I add node plus plus and edge so soon, this in the date vertically then if scene of as of I not there, then we are going to make the node count as 0 and edge count as 0. And we are going to run the DFS. If edge count and node count plus then it equals to the node count minus 1, then I'm not able to understand that. It's only solving half. The problem is to count the complete not connected component. Every time you find new unvisited visit each node in the component into the counter should be counted. Yeah, complete connected is different from connected components. How do you fix that? That's why we added this thing. Like, how do you fix this now? Do you need to only add the node count? Oh, I don't understand the formula right now. Edge count is like this one. Yeah, वो 5012. Here we have one edge count, and if we apply that formula here, equals to my node count is 1. At 11 is it 0? Add two variables. Add two variables called as node count and edge count. Update them inside your DFS right after this. So my node count is going to be plus and edge count is going to be adjacent of adjacent of it vertex dot node. Now what we are going to reset after here. And instead of counting every time we need to count this, right? So only if my this thing is true then okay, so I only had to add the counter and then put it inside the, some sort of formula. I don't know how to estimate. Literally have three, and according to this formula, h count 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 0 to 3, 3 equals to my node count. What is my node here? What is my node and vertex here? What is the difference between the edge and the vertex? Vertex is the current, uh, this is one vertex I guess. So what about the node count then? My node count is this line. So edge count is going to equals to my node count. Now I understand. Uh, we have we have one vertex, two vertex, three vertex. We have three things here, and it is going to be equals to my node count, which is going to be one line, two line, three line, and then it is saying like multiplied by node count. This is going to be three minus one is two. Edge count equals to two. This is 0, 1, 2. Kaboom! What kind of fucking formula is this, brother? You're still facing some issues, I guess. Didn't we fix everything like literally we fixed like my counter is going to be increased after my DF. Okay, now so in order to calculate the total number of connected complete components, we have to check if my edge count is equal to my node count multiplied by node count minus 1, which is going to be formula this. I have to make note of this somewhere in my brain. So, how do I even remember this shit? What I need to check is like if my total edge count is going to be equal to my node count, which is going to be total line in my components, I guess, in the current component. If it is equals to the node count minus 1. So this is going to imagine edge count is 3 here, 0, 1, 2. Sorry, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Size of total size of the component, and we have node count, which is going to be this line, I guess. 1, 2, 3. 3 lines, and this is equals to this, and multiplied by node count, which is going to be 3 again, minus 1, which is going to be 2. And if you're going to check with the edge count, which is going to be 0, 1, 2, and if you're going to check the node count now, it's going to be 0, 1, 2. If it is true, then we are going to increment, and for that we are going to take this thing and again, like he's adding the edge count here inside this and the node count. And this thing is fucking crazy. Not like you can even do with the normal uh, component, but I think we had to get help from since we are fucking stop with this. Let me check how the other people have solved this question. They are following some different kind of solution. I is using array. I never understood this kind of array, man. Like, literally, I get confused every time I see this. Is having x and y, it's just an x and y question. Okay, he is forming this thing here, I guess. You can either do with the map or you can. He already formed the adjacent list. And visitor is having again the array. Why not using the map? Because he hates the map more. And for each visitor, he is going to take the state and I. If state is not there, then vertex is going to be 0 and degree is 0. I don't know what the fuck is degree. And degree is going to be, I think degree is supposed to be the edge count, I guess. And for every bit state is going to make true that part we have data here. And if visitor is not there in state, and then this part is set. And DFS of I, and the result is going to be high. Wow, you wrote such a small solution. It's not. Oh, it's she. Oh my god, she has. Oh my god, what the fuck, bro? Yeah, my following. 7.1.6 million views. What the fuck? Oh, she is using full JavaScript. She's full stack developer or something like crazy. She has something Lua, VB8 and PHL. How do I see her profile? I see a GitHub profile. Hey, this is an actress, right? I feel like she is what do you call that? Scarlett Johansson. I don't remember the name. Like we have some girl in Avengers or something, right? I don't remember. Marvels or Avengers. White. What do you call her? Like, is this a bot or what? What the fuck? I think literally one can do like this. Nah, this is a real person. Consistency is crazy, man. Like, wow, he even missed one day. But look at the graph, bro. Crazy. Everyone is sitting on the Guardian top 002. Oh my god, like French guy, I guess, La Castelli. Crazy, man. You're fucking crazy. Your C++ DSU code is bonkers. Is this C++ code? There is JavaScript. Damn, a day ago? Oh shit. The solution is so great that I could not even understand the part of it. When you see a solution like this, it's so goated that sometimes you can't even understand. Literally, this part is like fucking doing a Go method. Right? I need to learn Max in order to learn this thing. But how did he even put this thing? Is this GIF? Did he really draw this for the solution part? Like even LeetCode website is not responsive. What the fuck is this? It's image. This is fucking image. Ah, this is GIF. Let me open it some. Even the source panel. Shit. What the hell is this? Dang. I never used source panel in my life. And how do I close this thing? Or let us see some different solutions. DFS degree some trick. Oh, we have some trick names here. It's JavaScript. I clicked here for JavaScript. No way, where is it? I think I should sleep after food. So I should check some other solutions. Edge counting. So we already have a formula for this. I have not explored this part, so I could not even come up with. I mean, like I found the solution to count the connected component, but not the complete connected component. For that, we had to put two variables and had to put this formula here to get the count. This was interesting, I guess. Like we don't have a JavaScript solution here. People only do Python. I need a JavaScript solution. Even after I see the Java solution, I don't understand like how to do that. I need to see at least one solution inside the JavaScript. So every time I have to form the graph, then I need to. Oh my bad! I was trying to push the same thing. Sorry. Uh, I was thinking like what the fuck was happening, but then like, ah shit, I was putting something. Alright, man. So today we are done for this. Did I solve? Already messed out. Already missing. Did I solve the problem of the day today or like, what is this? Oh, this was problem of the day. Cool. Okay, I'm signing out now. We'll do Rust tomorrow morning, early morning stream. Doing the Rust. I love seeing your consistency, man. Oh, thanks, man. I don't know, like I'm being consistent or not, but I kind of like every day. Signing out. Bye, bro.